hope all of you know who I am, Sona Mohapatra, in case you don't. And we are shooting a fabulous music video, Dholna, Shadi song for all season. I mean, since then, of course, Shut Up Sona has done the festival rounds and whatever. But what is exciting is, I think after that whole call out to saying that there are very few opportunities for women and all that, but you know, things have gotten better. So that's good news at the end of the day, because for me, after all that hoo-ha, I'm doing a full filmy style Tam Jham wedding video. So we are shooting for Dhol now, and it's composed and written by this amazing artist that I've loved for years, Neeraj Shridhar, who's not around. And we have an all-girl band, which is very exciting.
So we're shooting Sona Mohapatra song Dholna. Really excited. I'm a drummer, I play the drums. So I'm pretty kicked about this shoot.
This was the only one, by the way, I have played with lots on Ableton. We had a connection where I could just look at her and she knew what I was saying. There was no indication given. And I have worked with fairly good, fairly evolved musicians of all kinds. But it takes another thing to be able to play your instrument. Main thing is, if you're not in sync with the center of the stage, you're not doing your job. You can play you play your classical solo concerts within yourself. So when musicians are deeply into as if they're playing some really deep gig, it's a commercial pop gig. Be in sync with each other, be in sync with your lead singer. And I'm like, except for Bapi, who's like, the rest are like, as if they're playing a concert, some concert somewhere. And I have a torn shoulder, let me tell it. I have a torn rotator cuff, which is one of the shittiest injuries one can get. My arm cannot move, but I have to strum a guitar. So let's see how I'm going to do it. Dholna, Dholna, aaja mere kolna, tere aas lagaye mere pyar ka mol na tolna, Dholna, Dholna, aaja mere kolna, tere aas lagaye mere pyar ka mol na tolna, Dholna. What's coming next? I think there's a scene because there's also a narrative in the video, which is the first kind for me, because all my music videos are around just the music and the musicians, which is how it should be. But then we are doing a filmy, you know, like a come on, hardcore, desi kind of a narrative, which I'm enjoying actually. I'm really quite enjoying. It's fun. It's good.
One thing about being a musician is about expressing feelings. And definitely this song expresses a lot of feelings of love.
But you know, the mood is such that what has happened in Afghanistan is quite terrifying. The women are holding the shorter end of the stick as usual, running to buy burqas, being wiped out from the public space. It's really sad. And for me, you know, when the video was getting closed, and it's a wedding song and we want joy in our lives, so it's a beautiful, happy, romantic song, which is also a pleasure. I just couldn't get myself to dress up in accordance to the, you know, happy, bright colors and pastels that people wear in Indian weddings, because I just felt while the song is what it is, as an artist I need to reflect upon what's happening around and me. So the idea was, well, keep it short, it's a Guns N' Roses styling. Guns N' Roses, of course, everybody knows, and it's a musical reference, but for me it's a more political reference. Me and my band, we are all women musicians, are going to be dressed up military style, but we're doing military glam or military chic or whatever, because I mean, I don't have to put it in words. It's a lot. It's a marriage of a lot of the turmoil and the conflict, and hoping there are more roses in the coming days. भारतीय जो कल्चर है और सिनेमैटिक कल्चर भी, एंटरटेनमेंट इंडस्ट्री बहुत ही यूनिक है पूरे विश्व में, क्योंकि हमारी जो म्यूज़िक है, Swarupa, who plays the Dhol, used to play with me in my band for the longest time. Went on to set up her own band and is doing her own thing right now. Also have made sure that we have a harmonium. You know, the Indian instruments and indigenous, like local instruments, seem to be dying out from the stage. It's going to be an effort, and I'm going to make it in the coming days, where I'm going to have many more Indian instruments on stage. And please do not miss out this. This is kind of radical for India, because I just jumped the gun and told my stylist that get rid of it. All of it is hopefully telling a story of what's happening in my heart right now. So yeah, the male, female, all the hormones that are clashing around the world, let it show up in the way we express ourselves. And I shouldn't talk so much so that I couldn't after that speak, no? I mean, sing and dance.
Releasing on the 6th of September, guys. Go watch it, hear it, share it, spread the love.
I told him, why have this cliched ending of boy meets girl and dumps a ring and they get married? Why is marriage the ultimate goal, right? So I told him they could just connect and fall in lust to start with and go and make out behind some bushes. Right? We are so caught up with this love and marriage. I mean, it's a beautiful thing on its own, but it doesn't have to be the ultimate ending. Is that good enough? I think that's a great ending for Dholna. We should put it out in our